feel bad making that decision because I know that, you know, he's a great Marine in the tradition of Chesty Puller.
Yeah.
And he wanted to be out there with his boys and stuff.
But you don't want to lose him to something like that. You don't want to go out like Willie Lump Lump.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
fucking CT
dude,
scanner.
Yeah,
like, I don't want to live with that.
Take the precaution.
Like,
exactly.
you know,
Absolutely.
Like, oh man, his brain bleeded out.
Because
and I was like, oh yeah, he could have toughed it out. You know.
Yeah. No.
So,
No. Wow, that's crazy, man. And you're 20, 21, doing all this.
Yeah, 21, turning 22.
Yeah.
And we hit an IED on one occasion, and you know, the injuries from that, you know, luckily were just like minor lacerations from shrapnel. Somebody got perforated eardrums, and you know, my ears were so fucking filled with fucking gunk. I remember the corpsman that was you know, doing the exam on me. They didn't have a CT scan. We were like in a remote fucking outpost.
Yeah, we too. Us too.
Alkheim. So there was no like CT scan. There was no X-ray or nothing like that. Like, you'd have to go to Al Assad for some shit like that. They fucking have to helicopter your ass. So they just did like a basic like ENT exam, looked at my ears, nose, throat, and I remember the corpsman who actually I went to corps school with, and then he went out to the fleet, became like an independent duty corpsman, who are kind of like, they're basically like PAs, physician's assistants or nurse practitioners. They do like what doctors do, and he's like looking at my ears. He was like, "You nasty little bitch." And I was like, "What is it, man? What is it?" He's like, "Your ears are fucking dirty. That's what saved your ass." And he put some mixture of hydrogen peroxide and saline in my ears, and it started fucking bubbling out, and this fucking huge like chunk.
But from it was from what, Cowboys?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we were like in a vehicle all the time, so we're picking up fucking dust.
No doors. Same thing. We my machine gunner especially, Raul, poor guy, because later on they had the crow's nest.
Weapon. Always cleaning my fucking M16.
Always nonstop. And then the crow's nest.
Fortress.
He's just like this, with his whole body out, just taking all that shit. I'm like, oh well, why don't you just put a handkerchief? Yeah, he did. That didn't mean shit. They go through, those particles go through all that shit. So his whole nasal cavity got fucked up, filled with dirt. So his nasal cavity, it fucked him up. It's one of his disabilities. To this day, he gets all fucked up. And his ears, everything. Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah, we lost a lot of good Marines at that time, I remember.
You want to talk about it?
I'll just say we lost a lot of good Marines because we didn't have the armament that we needed. Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
The protection in the Humvees, you know, I really felt bad for the Marines.
You guys didn't have armor either?
We had LAV armor, which was much better than what the guys of 3-7 had, you know, what the grunts had.
Yeah.
You know, and 3-7, you know, they got lit up out there a lot of times, you know. There would be constant attacks on the base. I remember we had a Delta company, and those guys saw a lot of mortar attacks a lot. I see mortar attacks, you know, to the very last day.
Yeah.
Yeah. The very last day when you fucking turn in your weapon to the armory, you're gonna fucking fly back to the United States. You know, you know, passing your weapon to the next Marine, and you're just, you know, waiting to fly to Kuwait, and then you're still getting armored, like not armored but mortared.